is my review for ZoomKIT, which is a portable table and activity system. So what I really love about this is that not only is it good for the car, but it's good everywhere, at home, outside, wherever you are. This is extremely useful. So let me show you the box first so you get an idea. Let's zoom in on this puppy. So you see here, they're in the car seat and you have it as an activity table. They're outside, they're doing other things, and they're using the table. So what comes with your ZoomKIT, if you just get the regular ZoomKIT, is the table, the two legs that clip on, the strap that's for the car, which must be in my car and I just couldn't find it because I don't have it to show you, but it comes with a strap to attach behind them in the car seat so that they can't like throw or kick the table off of them. And one of these containers, which is for putting all their little toys and activities in, all their little treasures. You can purchase some of these separately, which I actually want to do because you can have separate boxes designated for different activities. So one of them can have his magnet toys, the other can have drawing items, the other can have action figures, and you say, which one do you want to bring today? And bring that one with. Or if you have several in the car because you're on a long trip, you can hand them different toys, and that way you keep everything organized and separate, and they have different little treasure boxes. So they have, let me talk about the table itself first. So it is flexible. It is made out of this foam. I believe it's EVA foam. And it's soft because it's safer for your child for in a vehicle. That way, if there is a crash or accident, you don't have a flying object that is hard and going to hurt them. You don't have something that can like dig into their body that would cause damage like to their ribs or anything. It's extremely flexible. Like you can see there, you can see that the part by their belly would be malleable and movable. The legs are made out of the same material. The only thing that is hard plastic are their boxes. So I feel very safe using this in our car. I don't feel like it's proposing any type of hazard to my son. So I really like it. The legs are actually removable. They just pop out. They pop in easily. There's no attachments to deal with, screws or anything like that. They just go right in and out. Very easy to assemble and disassemble. Very easy to use and move around. So we did use it with my son on a trip, and it worked really well. It was great for him because I was able to give him snacks and knew that he had them on his lap. When we gave him our phone in desperate times to watch a show, he was able to balance it inside of the table because in order to have it flat for doing activities, you have to have the insert in. So most of the time he actually had the insert out and was able to put the phone inside of this little pocket and balance it on the back and still have his like juice cup and snacks and stuff. And it worked really, really well for him in that way. As far as the containers go, so like I said, you get one basic container that you put their little treasures in. Oh, this one's not the basic one. You get one basic container to put all their treasures in. I do have a little bit of difficulty opening it myself because there are, I don't think you could see it. Let's try. There are these little tiny pegs here that clip in, and you really have to give it some give when you're opening it. Like it doesn't just open from the front. So when I open it, it's still stuck on those little things in the back. You really have to pry. So for myself, it's fine, but for my son, he couldn't get it open, which could be a good or a bad thing. If you don't want them opening themselves, then it's a good thing. So whenever I hand this to him, I'm always opening it before I give it to him. So you get that standard with their kit. You can order more. And then they have a full kit you can get that has the table and all the legs and everything that come with it standard, the separate little treasure box. Then you can also get their food box, their food tray, which has a spork on this little rubbery like silicone cable here, which does pull down so you can shorten it or lengthen it, and it stores in the box, so that's very handy. We use this a couple times, mainly for our trip. We don't use it on a regular basis. It's really for vacationing and stuff like that, but this little box can be used anywhere. You can use it in your house. It doesn't have to be just for vacations. And it does have an extra little tab that closes it. It is not airtight seal, so things could go stale in there. Also, it could leak out liquid, so you want to make sure whatever you're putting in there is low liquid. Another kit that they offer is the Zoom Art Kit. So in this kit you get, I'll just zoom on the picture. In this kit you get some dry erase markers and some crayons. There's some little activity pads, and there's also like a little dry erase board in there, which is really just like a shiny piece of cardboard. Like, it's not like a heavy duty plastic, that's just shiny. The surface is shiny and can be used as dry erase. And you lift it up, that's like their little easel. It comes with some stickers in here. It comes with, here's their color book, there's a playbook, and then there's a little eraser for the dry erase board. So it comes with some nice little activities for them that fit right in the table, because it has the same shape as the boxes. Same shape. So it fits right into the table. It is made out of cardboard, so I don't expect it to last forever. It'll obviously fall apart, get wet, or be torn or something like that at some point. So that one's not meant to just be a permanent accessory. It's just a nice little activity and a little add-on for the ZoomKIT table. So like I was saying before, we used it on a couple vacations in the car, but honestly our favorite way to use it is at home. He uses it mostly for snack time, lunchtime, sometimes even dinner time, because Daddy really likes to eat on the couch after a long day of work. And how can you tell your 3-year-old no? We're not going to eat with Daddy when Daddy's doing it and eating on the couch. So we often will participate with him and eat in the living room here on the couch, and Tenor will sit next to Daddy, and he wants to spend time with him, and this is the perfect way to give him dinner in the family room without him making a big mess, because not only is it a tray on his lap. Now if I just put a tray on his lap, he would tip it in an instant, but because it has the legs on the side, he has to put his legs straight out. He feels a little more restricted. Sometimes he'll be like, no, I don't want to sit here with it on my lap, because it does keep him in one place, which is great. It's almost as good as a high chair. So it keeps him in one place. He sits nicely and eats his food. He actually went through a phase where he liked snack time to be on the floor in the living room, so that was another way that we used it. They don't have to be sitting in a seat, they can be right on the floor. So it's also great for outdoors, for picnics and activities outside, or just when you're in the yard and you're going to have a snack outside. So it has many uses. It's definitely not restricted to just use in a vehicle. So I definitely recommend it for just overall use. I love it in the house. We seriously use it like every day, and I'm really happy with it. It wipes down easy. It's really easy to clean. It's just a really nice tool to have. He's even sat on it and stand on it, and it bends with it, and he cannot destroy it. So it's also durable. It's I forgot to mention, it's for 18 months plus, so you can start using it really young and use it as long as they can fit under it. I would think that like 5-year-olds, 6, 7, I can see bigger kids really using this. It doesn't, let me try. Yeah, no. Doesn't fit around my hips, but it will fit around a child's legs. And even if they don't fit around your legs, you could take the legs off and just use the table. So this is something that will really be useful and versatile and last a very long time, and I definitely recommend it. If you have any comments or questions, please comment below. Please subscribe, and thank you for watching. In our car, it fits perfectly where we can actually move both